Hi everybody, it's Diana at Catherine Diana Studios, and I have been super busy, which is pretty normal, as you know if you know me or you watch my videos in the past. You know that I volunteer a lot. So anyway, I've been busy putting together some items that were used for an auction last weekend, and I'm going to show you some of them, and then we'll make one together. And they are for Valentine's Day, and I know Valentine's Day is over, but that doesn't mean that if there's some people in your life you haven't seen yet, you could make some for them, or you can just get them ready for next year. And so anyway, but let me show you. I've got my camera set up kind of funky, so I'm hoping you can see that, and there's not a lot of glare. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get up here on my little chair and see if I can see, because right now I've got a beading project going on over here. I have Valentine's, spring, journals, and Easter. So I'm completely surrounded. My workspace is about this big, and yet my desk is, what is this, 5 feet by let's see, one, two, about 3 feet, something like that. So you'd think I'd have plenty of room, but I know y'all can relate. Space is tight, and we managed to fill it up. So anyway, but can you see these cute, I know there's glare because they're wrapped in cellophane. There's a cute little Valentine pockets that I made. So this one here is for little kids. And here's another one here. I can see what I'm doing if I move it over here. So I'm going to try and do that. So there we go, with a pretty heart with the rainbow. This one is, gotta go down farther. Okay, so there we are. Little sticker hearts. Most of these are all stickers. Piece of paper stickers through the candy in, and some Valentines. So it was super cute. Fairly easy, except I made a bunch. It wasn't that easy when I made that many. I made like 80, and no two are exactly alike. As a matter of fact, they're not even close to being alike. Every single one ended up completely different. So anyway, so there's another little cute one. Let me pull that back so you can see where the candy is and all that. I'm trying to make sure there's not too much glare. And I made them for adults, little kids, teens and tweens. I don't know if you can see that one. A little bit of glare there too. And I was using stickers from both Hobby Lobby, Walmart, or not both, I should say, 3 places, Hobby Lobby, Walmart, and Michael's. And I used dollar store items as well, like the Valentine's or dollar store. A lot of the candy was from the dollar store. Some of it was from Walgreens and wherever. This here is a piece of a cupcake liner. Put that in there. These are stickers and foam pieces that were from, I believe, Michael's. And I think these were Hobby Lobby, these hearts here, and I don't remember where those are from. And these were Michael's too, these cute little kitty things, and I think these were Hobby Lobby, these little hearts. So anyway, but they turned out really cute. They did well for the fundraiser for the suggested donation, and some of the other things that I made for the fundraiser did okay. Honestly, they should have brought in more money, but they didn't, so oh well. I think a lot of folks don't really understand maybe just how much work goes into making something handmade, but you can see some of the things that I made on my Instagram account, which is Catherine Diana Studios, and they were beautiful Valentine pockets. I don't even have any to show you, but I've been posting pictures of them there, and on my Facebook page, Catherine Diana Studios, there as well. So anyway, so to make one of these little cutie patooties here, all I did was, I think these were 6x6 pieces of paper. So this one's a little bit smaller because it's an extra piece. So all I did was I took the triangle and folded about like so, just kind of met the corner over here. Pardon my nails, I have dye on this hand and no dye on this hand. These nails are kind of white, and the other ones look kind of brown, and like I've been digging in the dirt. Anyway, and I just went like that. Now, sometimes for the bigger ones, and you could do this with these too, like say it was a pattern paper and it was white on the inside, I would just score this piece here and take this and fold it in. So then it became, you know, a pocket, just this part instead of that to hold it up. When they were solid colors like this, I left this up to give a little support where I was tucking in the little lollipop and the Valentine and whatnot. So I would just glue across here and hold that like so. Now, the bottom here obviously leaves room for things to fall out. Some things just weren't big enough, like here, so I just left it. It wasn't that big of a deal. But, as a matter of fact, I'm trying to think. I'm so used to teaching classes and showing everybody this way, and I'm recording this way, so let's try that again. This way, this candy with some M&Ms, they weren't going to come out, so I wasn't too worried about it. But if there was something small that was going to come out, as you can see here, like I would take this little heart and put it down here, and I'd glue them here so they'd stick so things couldn't come out. Sometimes, or like when I used the, this thing here, this little cupcake liner, same thing. Sometimes it was a piece of lace, sometimes I used some doily, all kinds of different things to keep stuff from coming through. So anyway, so basically all I did was, and I'm looking for my Fabri-Tac or my regular glue. I don't want to use my, not Fabri-Tac, you know, Eileen's tacky glue. Hello, where are you? Boy howdy, I have no idea. So, well, alrighty then. I tell you what we'll do real quick. We'll just use my glue stick because I'm not really making this to hold anything. So do that. Sorry, I have large pieces of paper I could put here, but they're underneath all the stuff I have stacked up over there for Valentine's Day. I'm like, I'm not even going to bother. So anyway, so you just go across like so with glue, and of course don't do what I just did there. Good grief. And that's what I get for using a glue stick and not really paying attention. Anyway, and just hold it. See, this is what not to do. So, oops, see, I'm trying to teach you again that way. I'm so sorry. Gosh, it's such a habit. And then a lot of these I'd put lace across. If they're a little more, you know, girly, a little more for adults, I put lace and whatnot. And then, like this one, we have this. So I'm just going to grab a cute little whatever here. How about this? She's kind of cute. Now, those are too big, as you can see. But I even use these. I got these, I think, at Michael's, and they turned out so cute. I'd put them with a little heart and have, you know, the XO on it or something like that. So I would take these, glue them down, and where they were too big, just cut like so and like so, and would often tuck a little, I'd find a coordinating color, you know, pink or whatever, and before I glued these down, I'd kind of do my layout and maybe tuck that little heart inside over here or over here. Now, obviously on this size, see how much larger they are. This is a 5x5 paper that's cut in square and then cut in a triangle, and this is a, hopefully there's not too much glare there, 6x6 paper, and just that extra inch made it so much larger. So you can kind of see where I put this here and did like that. So put this little, these are just so cute. So anyway, so that was it. So it was super easy, and then just stuffed in the candy and the Valentine. And I bought at the dollar store sandwich bags. You know, the kind that flip over and then you seal them inside. So I just laid them out, I laid it out, and then I cut each end of that piece that folds over. As a matter of fact, I think I've got one right over here that I can show you. Of course, I say that, and, So I just went like this. So, you know, I got 125 bags for $1, right? And I made like 80 some odd of these things for the fundraiser, and this one's already been cut, so that's a bad example. Let's try this one. Oh my goodness, I bet you this one probably has too. Yeah, these are all the ones that were the extras. So let me just grab a handful here, and somewhere in here is going to be one that was not cut. There we go. All right, so I would just take the sandwich bag, and as you can see, it has this little, well, you can see where I cut that. That's okay, the little flip there, I cut each end so that I would have one piece like so, and then I would open it up myself, although it's much easier if you have help, have someone hold it open. Grabbed the little envelope, let's say it's decorated full, put it inside, and then I just grabbed it, had a little piece of tape, my tape dispenser ready to go, and I just fold these over nice and neat, like so, just to keep that a little tight around there, gather it together, and put a little bit of trim ribbon on, curling ribbon, and I just curled the ribbon. And that was it. So I did a big mass production of those things, and it took me a week off and on, and it was kind of surprising really how labor intensive it actually turned out to be. But it was for a good cause, and I did enjoy doing it. It got my mind off of, you know, life stuff. Got me out of doing laundry. so my husband did it. So bonus. So anyway, so that's it. So they turned out really, really sweet, and I realized, like I said, this is a little late for Valentine's Day. I meant to do this a couple of days ago, and I just didn't have the time. I've been volunteering this weekend. So anyway, so thought you'd get a kick out of that, and now you've got a game plan, you know, for next year, because this video is going to be on YouTube forever. So anyway, I hope you all had a nice Valentine's Day, did something nice for yourself if you had the chance, and if you haven't, try to do that anyway. You know, even if it's just 5 minutes of staring out a window and just listening to the birds, you know. We all need to recharge. It's hard. You know, life is busy, so we need to do things to kind of recharge our batteries. So anyway, so there you go. So I hope you all had a great Valentine's Day, like I said, and I guess I will just be talking to you later. I'm going to be doing some videos on my garden. What if I have one sitting here? My garden themed, I don't have one. Dang. Garden themed journal. So, but I'll have one soon. Video for that. So have a great night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all.